Good morning, friends, followers, well-wishers, and my Facebook family. My name remains Paulinus Okperi. I want to specifically dedicate this video in response to two criminal men of dogs in Nigeria. In fact, these two guys hold sway in terms of the gullibility business and exploitation business in Nigeria Christendom. Talking about OLEdepo, Bishop Oyedepo of Winners Chapel, and Adeboye of RCCG, the Redeemed Christian Church of God. My first response goes to OLEdepo, who said in a video in his church that his members, his co-supporters or co-donors to the work or ministry of Christ and Christianity should not see themselves as partners in Christ in funding his flamboyant and criminal lifestyle. He so much belittled these people to the point where they should begin to get angry and walk out on him, and these gullible sheep began to applaud him. They were not too small when their funding helped you build the most expensive university in Nigeria today, the private university. They were not too small when their funding helped you acquire 3 or 4 private jets that you are now planning to use as an airliner, Dominion Airline. They were not too small when their funding helped you build one of the largest congregations on planet Earth that could seat 50,000 in a single service. They were not too small when their funding helped you purchase a helicopter. They were not too small when their funding helped you buy designer suit that you wear and you look like chimp on suit. You are a thief, Mr. OLEdepo. You are a thief. People like you should be in jail. People like you should be held behind bars and locked and the keys thrown away for life. You have exploited millions of people for so long unchecked, so long unquestioned, so long unperturbed, so long undisturbed. And you have the effrontery to hold them to ransom in your church and still insult their sensibility. Do I even blame you? No, I blame this sheep. They fund your lifestyle. After all, you have milked them so dry. You have held them so hostage and in captivity, such that they have no other means of escape but to keep funding your criminal lifestyle. They should check your church organogram. Who is to inherit the ministries, the businesses after you die? Your children, of course, not these same payers, these same tithe payers. You are a thief, a common thief, a thief with a microphone. Just like our politicians are thieves with the pen. You are a thief with a microphone, a thief on the altar, a thief using the Bible. You are a thief. Your end in stealing, in milking the gullible people of this country has finally reached its peak. Just watch and see. A time will come, people will beat you up in your church. People will stone you up. The same way you slap that little girl and accuse her of witchcraft. That is the people will slap your face. OLEdepo. I am saying this to you without fear. You know why? You can remove me, but believe me, people that will speak more than I have done are there. Now over to you. The one they call G.O Adeboye, that could easily demand 1 billion naira from members of his church to build a congregation. Competition in ministry, competition in who owns the fastest private jet, who owns the largest university, who owns the largest fleet of wonders on wheel vehicles. A member, not just a member, a pastor of your church in the US came to Nigeria. He had an accident. The accident affected his head. He had a very terrible head injury. And he was immediately flown back to the US to commence treatment. As we speak, letters are circulating. I'm going to post the letter. It's all over the internet. I'm going to post the letter on the comment section of this video. Letters are circulating to the parishes demanding that they come to the aid of this pastor whose treatment is being based on funding to the tune of $200,000 American dollars. In the US and Canada alone, RCCG have over 800 parishes. These parishes remit billions of naira to the coffers of RCG every month, every week, every day. And your pastor needs $200,000. This money is meager compared to the income they yield for you or to the ministry, and you still want people to donate to the treatment. How wicked are you? These people, you guys are so heartless. You are criminals. You've got no conscience. You are circulating letters demanding for money when you could easily dip into the church coffers and treat this pastor. or this man. I'm talking from a humanist point of view, because everybody knows by now that I'm very, very intolerant to religion. The captivity of a black man religion, the bane of the African development religion. What nonsense. You are asking people to come and donate for the treatment of this pastor, when you could easily write a check and give him the best treatment that money can ever give him. You make these people so much that to the point when the church needs money, they demand from members. When members need help, they ask them to pray to God. Is this how people operate? You criminals, you men of dogs, you filthy characters in the Nigerian political and religious circles. You are thieves, nothing but common thieves. When you need money, you start writing letters all over the ministries, you place tax on them, and they begin to exploit members, both old and new, to raise that billions of naira, millions of dollars for the ministry. But when a single member have a problem, you remember to tell them to pray. You ask them where is their faith. You tell them their faith needs to grow up, that they don't have faith. You don't have faith when you need money. You didn't have faith when you were asking 1 billion naira from people. And of course, who are the people that will pay this money? Politicians, government workers, federal workers that have stolen the country dry. They are the ones that will easily cough out 1 billion naira as an atonement for their sins, for their stealing. Remember that woman that stole heavily and donated a 36 million naira tithe to Christ Embassy? She was a senior federal civil servant. She was a thief. Now, I want to end this video here that Adeboye and OLEdepo, two of you criminal men of dogs in the Nigerian political and religious circles, that your end in the stealing and gullibility business is come. I make it clear to you, your end in the stealing and gullibility business is come. It is now. Nigerians will wake up. Our campaign, our messages might be slow. They might be taking effect gradually, but believe me, before you guys meet your departure from earth, a lot of your members must have awoken. Who is the financial officer of RCCG? Who? No other person but the son of Adeboye. Go and check their church organogram. The vice president, to inherit all these their assets, are their own children, their own offsprings. And you gullible sheep, you sit there, type your with your filthy fingers, with your gullible empty heads, to begin to insult people like Pauline Osokperi, people like Daddy Freeze, people like Allah today, people like Innocent Magaji, people like Sunday Umba, people like Efusatoyehi, people speaking out against your criminal activities. You guys are fools, because you have refused to open your senses, your brains, to receive sense. But we will keep helping you receive sense. You will receive sense. And by the time you know that these men have held your destiny captive, your eyes becomes open. I stop here for now until I have a reason to respond to them again. Good day and bye-bye. Pauline Osokperi remains my name. Peace out.